Alright, YouTube, we are live. Unreal State of Play was today, or State of Unreal was today. They dropped a tech demo cinematic, and they dropped a 16-minute tech demo gameplay. So, man, this shit looks crazy. I can't wait. We're gonna watch this. We're gonna jump right into this.
Sleep, is he? The ploughing plonker. Break me pearlies on this blasted pit-ridden tract. Where's Vierna, Gyro?
Is it on its fucking... Okay, I was gonna say, if it's doing that enhanced bit rate bullshit, I'm for that.
The devil's out there! It's running from!
Oh, shit. Because I'm streaming, bro. Like, what's up with the quality here? What's going on? Is that a griffin? I need to play through the Witcher series again. I've only played like bits of 3 and that's about it. Easy. Oh, damn. Cinematics look good. Look crisp.
Salt. Almost had me fooled, Fruin.
State of Unreal
Explaining
worth watching. It's 2 hours long. We might watch it later. All right, that was just the tech demo cinematic. We actually have 16 minutes of gameplay. Oh my, I'm so ready. All right, let's get into it. Oh my god.
This is a technological showcase set in the world of The Witcher 4. What you just saw and are going to see now is running on a standard PlayStation 5 at 60 FPS with ray tracing. So in the
Standard base PlayStation 5 from 5 years ago. Ray tracing at 60 frames on a base PlayStation?
game, you'll be
Unreal Engine?
playing as Ciri, a professional monster slayer, a witcher. She explores the world and hunts down monsters for coin. The region we are in is called Kovir, and you'll get to explore it in a game.
Holy
Right now,
fuck,
Ciri is
man.
investigating the monster, and after gathering new clues, she is heading back to a nearby village.
The
All right,
graphics
everyone,
still don't look as
meet
great.
Kelpie.
Probably because I'm streaming, but
Let weeds be weeds, Kelpie.
damn, dude.
So just like Geralt had Roach, Ciri has her own loyal companion.
We return to town.
Wait, is that Whitney?
Please, bro. Please come out with a new update. Please, bro. It doesn't work anymore. No. Oh my god, chat. Fuck you, YouTube, bro. Like, honestly, fuck you. Fuck your business, dude. Now you're making me restart. Oh my god.
Own loyal companion.
We return to town.
These two characters need to feel like
I didn't even pause it. Alright, YouTube.
one.
Thanks.
You're gonna explore the world on horseback, riding needs to feel seamless, natural, and just fun.
Yeah,
Look
and
at
to
those
support that,
mountains.
we're introducing multi-character motion matching in Unreal. So Siri and Kelpie, they're perfectly synchronized when mounting from any angle and speed. And we also support root motion movement on Kelpie, so controlling her feels realistic and grounded. And there are also some really nice improvements to our Unreal Chaos Flesh Solver and these machine-learned deformations. So you've got realistic muscles moving and stretching under Kelpie's skin
Whoa.
without compromising the performance there.
That's crazy, bro. We're getting muscle simulation physics now.
So let's leave
Such a
Siri
small
behind
detail
for a
you won't
second
notice,
and
but I
talk
mean,
about the
it's still
world
crazy.
itself. So much of the Witcher world is natural, organic, especially Kovir with its dense forest and wild nature.
Yeah, and wild nature is hard. And with nanite geometry, we've freed artists from so many of their old constraints. But we don't want to rest until everything we do in Unreal has that same spirit of freedom. There's always more work to do. And foliage is a huge piece of that puzzle. So we are excited to introduce nanite foliage. And in order to achieve gorgeous foliage density everywhere, while still being memory efficient, fast to render, we believe that a new idea was needed. So instead of the same card approach we've been using for the past 20 years, artists should be free to take a nanite approach to foliage, modeling every single leaf and pine needle. And the old LOD tricks of the past, they needed a complete rethink. And in their place, it's a new adaptive voxel representation in nanite. It's volumetric, it's fully 3D,
Whoa.
it is super fast to render. And these dense clusters of triangles turn into these cubes, which at a distance, they're no larger than a pixel, and they react to the changing light of our dynamic sun and our shadows, and they allow artists to render whatever amount of foliage is needed to achieve their vision without compromise.
And no compromise means how ambitious we are when it comes to bringing our vision to life with incredible visuals. But more than that, together with Epic,
Yo, I'm
we
really
created
gonna tweak out, bro. Why is it this fucking terrible quality right now?
a faster way to load the world. We can now bring in more content more quickly for the smoothest possible experience as we fly down to catch up.
Oh my god, bro.
With Siri.
Yo, this quality is horrible. What is going on? Bro. It's never like this. What the fuck?
This is a technological showcase set in the world of The Witcher 4.
Bro, why?
And wild nature.
Yeah, and wild nature is hard. And with nanite geometry, we've
Bro, what is going on?
and the
Like,
It's a
what the
faster way
fuck?
to load the world.
Like, what in the fuck, dude? Alright, bro, whatever. I don't know why this is terrible quality right now.
Welcome to Valdrest. So Valdrest is a port town, a hub for fishing, trade, and mining. It's one of those places where you can meet shady characters or overhear gossip from other lands. It's also where Ciri took on her current contract. High-tech, let's leave Kelpie here and explore the marketplace and food.
And the missus?
I'm so excited we can finally show you some of this stuff. Let's see what Valdrest has to offer.
Not her again.
Sounds so great. Oh my. Got a fucking bear right there. Oh, the scale of that is crazy. Oh, the interactions with the NPCs. Yo, that was fire. Is he gonna push him out the way?
Pardon.
Guys,
Oh!
notice how responsive the world is. Character actions directly affect what happens around you. Sometimes
picking it
even
up.
setting off chain
No way. You ran and picked it up.
Character actions directly affect what happens.
Bro, this makes me keep thinking about GTA. I know it's not on Unreal Engine, but like if it's on Rockstar's own engine, man, the capabilities they could do is probably more, maybe more than the Unreal Engine.
around you, sometimes even setting off chain reactions.
The future of
Everything
gaming
is
is
working
crazy. It is just fucking nuts. What a time to be alive for gaming. Especially with the Unreal
Oh,
Engine.
look at this poor gentleman being taught how to fly
She
by
threw him
an
a
angry
coin.
innkeeper. Oh, look at this poor gentleman
Threw him
being
a
taught
coin. Look, he gets thrown out.
how to fly by an angry innkeeper.
Wow, it's very
That's what happens when
lively.
you cheat at Gwent.
But we remember how Cyberpunk went, right? I know it's two different engines. Let's not get our hopes up. And before there's like 2 NPCs.
Okay, so this is the guy who gave the series Quest his own. Like you probably suspect, he has his own agenda in all of this.
You're off your tits again, Wilfred. Get your ass up.
A typical day's toil.
Who in? Ah, with Churess. What news of my wagons? No eternity is taking that damn salt to arrive.
I found them. And, well, suffice to say, they'll not reach you. As for the salt, I found not one speck. I presume this comes as no surprise to you. Now,
This quality is still pissing me off.
Kavir's smuggling trade is of no concern to me.
Shush, shush, shush.
The manticore that flattened your cart and devoured your men, quite the opposite.
I'm gonna need a new ad blocker, chat. Like, I need recommendations.
Manticore? No, them winged hellspawn dwell in the arse end of Creighton, not here.
While Siri decides what to do about that merchant, let's take a look at the character technology that powers this marketplace. Why don't we listen in on these fishmongers? They're selling their wares, chatting up customers.
Morning, catch this is. Won't find none fresher.
Rugged me ladies after one of them.
Comes. Get this cleaned and gutted for you. You mind, dearest? Into seeing something more. Got mackerel cards.
It's so
all fresh
fluid.
and finest.
And
And
smooth.
there is tons of tech to play here, even in a simple market stall. Metahuman tools, improved Unreal Smart Objects, Chaos Cloth, and more.
Yeah, and all of this exists to make sure that the gap in quality between Siri and NPCs is as small as possible.
Yeah, and closing that gap, it's
Damn, like look how he threw it down. Like it looks like it has
As
weight
small
to
as
it. Look,
possible.
yeah, and closing that
it doesn't
gap,
just
it's
look like an object like falling or like being like placed. It looks like
not
it has
just
like
a-
weight
It's
and
as small as possible.
fluidity to it.
Yeah, and closing that gap, it's not just
Wow.
about fidelity, right? But also authenticity. They should react to changes in the world around them.
Yes, that's something I've been waiting for a while. Like real dynamic changing, like reacting to events going on around you.
Prisoner in Pillory isn't exciting enough for Wildrest. Let's grab everyone's attention with a circus. But the great performance deserves a huge crowd though. Let's crank it up.
So
Oh,
you
wow.
are seeing tons of optimizations here to many of Unreal systems, including an entirely new Unreal animation framework, allowing us to fit easily in our 60 FPS budget, not just in rendering, but also with room to spare on the game thread. Over 300 animated skeletal mesh agents all going about their business. And the whole point is to leave breathing room for developers like you to introduce the gameplay and the systems that your players expect, empowering you to make your worlds come to
So
life
that's how
without
we're
Unreal
maximizing
standing
it?
in your way.
The new
You're
framework.
right. That's the open world RPG that we're making. But before we wrap up, how about one final check-in with Siri?
Man, I'm really curious how it's gonna run. I mean, they're saying a lot of good stuff, but you know, I wonder if it's gonna hold up.
We are making this game to be the most immersive and ambitious open world Witcher game ever. And we are making this a reality thanks to our work on Unreal with the team at Epic. I think what we are doing together is going to bring in a new generation of open world RPGs.
Oh, dude,
and
it's gonna
so proud of what
create
we
an
accomplished so
insane
far.
new world.
We are too.
In 5 years, we're gonna be seeing these kind of games come out as just a standard, as just the new age of just not even RPGs, just gaming. Like it is really insane to think. I know it's probably like, I know people make jokes. It's probably like 2050, but I think the GTA after 6, if they're gonna do another one, I think that's gonna be. I think it's gonna have so much shit in it. It's good. It's unfathomable to think right now.
So we're almost done, but before we go, here's a small gift for all Witcher fans.
This looks so good, man. I just really hope
first look
it
at
holds up
Lanexa.
frame rate wise.
Onward, Kelby. We've worked.
If you need to record anything over the internet, I cannot think of a more seamless
I
way.
miss my ad block, chat. I miss it, man. Oh, I miss ad block.
Thanks, guys. Seriously, it looks amazing. And we've also barely scratched the surface of what's coming in Unreal 5.6. So here's Julien to tell you even more. Thank
Oh,
you
here you go.
very
Stuff
much.
about Unreal
Thank you so much.
5.6. You know, Chad, maybe I should learn this on stream. I was thinking about getting back into Unreal and doing environment stuff. Maybe you should do that. I don't know. It just seems time consuming.
Hey everyone, great to be.
So he's probably gonna explain it, but I wonder if the stuff they're doing, the optimizations and new stuff they're introducing into Unreal Engine as they develop Witcher, I wonder if they're about to release some of that stuff across the new versions of Unreal.
Here in Orlando. I spent a lot of time on this demo, so I'm happy to be the one to talk about what went into the 5.6 release. An open world like that was just the perfect content to focus on our main goal for the release, which was performance. We want the engine to scale to large and rich
Performance
world.
update, yes.
We want to preserve graphics quality.
Uh-huh.
And of course, we want to deliver high frame rates that you and your players expect.
Yes.
So let's check it
Please.
out. Starting with rendering.
60 FPS
If
needs
you
to
all
be
remember,
always
when we released
standard,
Nanite with
nonstop.
UE5,
It's just hard to
supported static
achieve.
geometry. Last year,
In
we
Unreal,
brought skinning
it's hard to
Nanite.
achieve.
And now we're working on Nanite foliage. The only way to have a forest that looks as good as this one is to use 3D geometry for all parts of the trees.
I guess
Just
it's
like-
optimized specifically for foliage, but I thought Nanite was like, didn't like Nanite like work across all type of objects that have like polygons and shit?
We do for everything else. However, this is a crazy amount of fine geometry. So we had to rethink how trees are created and displayed.
It looks so good, man.
To create
Wow.
them, we developed nanite assemblies. These 28 little parts that you see are all that we use to build all the spruces from the forest. They are instanced thousands of times and used like building blocks to assemble trees in different
Yeah.
ways.
Wow. So they're building like
And as you
Lego
probably
pieces,
noticed with the wind effect,
sculpting each
they
pine.
even support skeletal
like you were saying
animation,
before.
which runs on the GPU.
Look at that.
Thanks to assembly,
Oh my.
we greatly reduce the storage, the runtime memory, and the rendering cost. Then, to display an entire forest, the challenge was to preserve fidelity and performance from any distance. Let's check up close the level of detail we're talking about here.
Yo, the ads are crazy. Oh my god, bro. Oh my god. I need to see if I can update this ad blocker, because what the fuck, dude? These ads are way too crazy.
Lots of details. But this triangle representation is not the most efficient when far away, due to the amount of overlapping. And that's why we made an adaptive voxel representation. But in reality, you'll never see those voxels this close, since when we move the camera back, they're barely a pixel. Nanite foliage is almost done. We are moving it to the main line as we speak, and it will be available for everyone in 5.7.
5.7.
Another thing I would like to share is that ray tracing and
thought it'd be
luminol run more than
5.6.
twice as fast with no visual trade-off compared to when UE5 was released. And because of that, we can now hit 60 FPS on consoles. And finally,
Nice.
we rewrote
Nice,
the rendering
finally.
pipeline to run asynchronously so you can increase the richness of your scenes even more. Now let's talk about chaos physics. For chaos cloth, we improve our cloth-to-cloth constraint solution. This removes a lot of collision evaluation when garments are piling up and
Yes.
interacting with each other.
Yes.
Even for complex setup like Series Cape, we hit a sub-millisecond budget on PS5.
Yes. Oh my God.
With Chaos
Finally.
Flash, we
Better
introduce
collisions.
procedural muscle activations to make deformation and motion more natural. Your artist will still have control over tetrahedral simulation and train
Wow.
ML models that run fast in real time. We now support the baking of fluid surface data into lightweight assets to be played back at low cost. This is going to give you high fidelity water without the performance cost of real-time fluid simulation.
Dude, this is
For
crazy.
animation, we work on both performance and fidelity. Here, you can see how Siri and Kelpie match up in their interaction. Well, that works no matter the angle of approach. That's our Modes character motion matching solution.
Oh my God.
We also added motion matching
Oh
in
my
sequencer
God.
to build stitch tracks.
Dude, this is like everything that I've always been waiting in gaming for. It's such little details. Some of it probably doesn't really matter, honestly, but like, I don't know. I've always waited for these more realistic details to get introduced in the games.
With them, you can seamlessly transition from gameplay to cinematic.
Oh my God.
Also, we now have a secondary layer of animation driven by physics in Control Rig. We used it in Kelpie's rig to drive the mane, the tail, and the saddlebags.
Oh, because with the
now-
saddlebags. Never mind. Never mind.
I'm
Never mind.
happy to announce that all these features are already integrated into our new Unreal Animation framework, which we are releasing
5.6?
as experimental in 5.6.
Okay.
We built it with performance first in mind. Animation evaluation are now running in parallel off the game thread, which was our bottleneck. And for the other character systems that are just as costly, like movement, avoidance, state tree behaviors, we also move them to worker threads. This is really going to help you create scenes that are crowded and lively. Streaming has always been a big deal regarding performance. And the three biggest improvements we made are physics state creation, which now runs async, improve runtime PCG for ground scatter on GPU, and a new FastGeo plugin to stream static geometry.
It's quality,
And
man. I
just to
can't
take
get
a
over it so
different
bad.
example, in City Sample, the streaming time was
Bro.
cut down by 90% while moving at high speed.
Like, I'm just thinking of games like, you know, like I said before, Grand Theft Auto, Microsoft Flight Simulator. Like, I know they use the maps built in with like more higher quality graphics now. I can just imagine, man, the games, bro. Like Spider-Man, this looks better than the Spider-Man games on PlayStation, man. Fuck, dude. It's just again the ultimate. I'm really wondering, like, if the optimizations are gonna hold up, like you're saying.
We focus on a lot of areas for performance in 5.6.
If it holds up like it's
and
saying,
mobile
dude, this is
no
gonna,
exception.
this engine's
We
gonna
work
be
on better
crazy.
defaults and scalability
new
settings
preview
for
for it.
mobile and minimize the default package size. We also improve our workflows with a UI refactor of the viewport toolbar and content browser,
Oh, it looks so much better.
on-device iteration workflow,
Oh, that looks so much better.
and a mobile preview solution.
Oh,
So there you
nice.
go. Unreal Engine 5.6 is all about performance, and it's available today.
That's the only time I clapped. They should have clapped way more throughout that.
Please go, enjoy the tech talks and session we have for you guys, and come chat with us. And now, please welcome Chris from the MetaHuman team. Thank you.
Dude, gaming is
Stanley,
crazy. It's
Father
about to
Wisdom.
go fucking nuts in the next few years. When's this even supposed to come out? There's no release date, right? It's like, I think it's like next year or 2027. Look, man. Take all the time you need. All right, after Cyberpunk, take all the time you need, especially if you're on Unreal Engine 5. just PlayStation 5 ray tracing, 60 frames. Oh man, if this holds up, dude, I'm gonna be stoked. I kind of want to play it on the PlayStation. I wonder if I should get on PC or PlayStation when it comes. I might, bro. I think we'll have to get on PlayStation and test it out. I feel like this will be a real true test that the console is finally after 5 years. I think that's what I'll do. I'll get it on PlayStation, and then we can do like PC after. Let's see. I don't think it has a release date. Yeah, there's no really release date. I think, or was it in the tech demo and I just missed it? We're releasing at a later date. Okay. I'm gonna say late next year. It would not be released before 2026. Oh yeah, I figured. Yeah, it's gonna be like late 2026, early 2027 probably. Dude, I just can't get over it. I think I need to get back into Unreal. I haven't been really having fun with making art, so I should get back into Unreal. That's something I should stream too. All right, chat.